Wab Kinew, the 25th Premier of Manitoba, Canada, he is calling out Donald Trump, honey, and he's appealing to Americans and Canadians alike. He's saying, Americans, Canadians, do not allow your kids to die for these Epstein file people. Put an end to the war. Stand up and say you don't want this war. Donald Trump is sending our kids out there to fight these Epstein file war. And I think that when these politicians and journalists says that these wars are Epstein file wars, many people are not getting the meaning of what is being said. Many people believe that the war, many people believe that what is being said is the war is being fought to cover up for these people on the Epstein file. No, this is not what these politicians and journalists are saying. What they're saying is that look at all these people that are backing America and Israel. These are all the pedophile elite people. And you know, they say Jeffrey Epstein was from who? Israel. He was who? Jewish, allegedly. And he was working for who? If you guys have missed those series, you all need to keep up with Candace Owens because she has been extremely truthful, based on resources and information. She has just been really insightful. And she has long told us that we will never see the true Epstein file. So, you guys need to understand that this war that is going on, they do this like every couple of years. And oftentimes the war is not what it seems to be on the front page. And Candace Owens basically told us like couple months ago, maybe if not over a year ago, Candace told us that Israel, they're pushing into other countries, into other territories to extend their bank. You know, when she says bank, they want to capture these territories and make it theirs. They want to have world power. They want to have world dominance. Now, the thing is that a lot of people, they're not against world power. They're not against world dominance. They are against who may end up with this world power and this world dominance because of how evil these people have been to the Palestinians, right? So what people are saying is that, how is it that you're Jewish? You've escaped a Holocaust when you were in Germany. You left your country. You came to the people of Palestine, begging them to take you in. You say, please don't turn us away. We are refugees. And after you were welcome, you were accepted. You held those people that rescued you, that provided refuge to you. You basically, created a scheme while living in those people's houses, while eating their food, and you all built a secret army, held those people at gunpoint, and demanded that they leave their home to you, and then you take away their land saying it was a promised land, right? So, as such, many people are just tired of Zionism, and now they're pushing for America to pass a law where it is wrong, it is illegal, and you could be prosecuted for speaking out against Zionism. But what have we been seeing? We have been seeing not Americans, just Americans, but Jewish people. There's some Jews who speaks out against Zionism, and we saw a lot of that. So, with Kinew, with Wab Kinew saying, American citizens and Canadians, and he's emphasizing Canadian citizens especially will not be fighting this Epstein File war. And you guys need to just read between the lines and look at what is going on. Look at what countries opened their airspace for America to attack Iran. Just think about it for a second. All these years, Israel wanted to attack Iran. They went to Barack Obama. Barack Obama did not bite the bait. Obama went down there. They did their necessary investigation. They signed a peace deal, and it was followed through. When Joe Biden was in office, they tried to trick Joe Biden. Joe Biden did the same thing like what Barack Obama did. They signed another peace deal with Iran, and they followed through. But lo and behold, the son of the immigrant who is deporting immigrants, I tell you, according to my Nigerian brothers and sisters, this world no balance, so this world no balance, because just think about it, Trump is not even a true American, and that's just the truth. He's not a true American. He pretends that he loves the people and he wants to make the country great again, but he wants to put on that facade because he's milking everything that he can milk. Everything that he can slap his face onto, he does it. Everything he can slap his name onto, he does it, and he sells it. And he is mass deporting immigrants. Can you imagine? Immigrants built America. No, make no mistakes. I'm not saying that someone should leave their homeland, go to America and just be a nemesis. Absolutely not. Because I do agree that some of those people definitely deserved deportation, because the moment that you go into someone's country and you decide to be a nemesis, it means that you don't appreciate the people and resources of that country. So go back to your country, right? But when someone is being a law-abiding citizen, paying their taxes, going to work, and contributing to the economy, when you get all those people out of your country is going to go broke. And then if your country was built on migrant energy, if that energy leaves, it should be common sense that your country is going to crumble, right? Now, while I'm saying this, I don't agree with Trump, and Trump is getting annoying as the day passes. Like, Trump is becoming so annoying, it is overwhelming. Like, today, he'll say, the grass is green, and then tomorrow, he'll be like, no, grass is normally purple. The following day, oh, you see that grass over there? You think it's purple, huh? But it's red. I promise you it's red. And that's how Trump is behaving. And his behavior is very scary. And, what many people have came to the realization of, they've came to the realization that Trump is just a puppet. And as Sloan Billy said, he's going to be the president, but he's going to be a president without dominion. And I believe you guys can see that Benjamin Netanyahu is who is in charge. And that's just how it is. Not Trump. I believe he gets some say, but everything, I believe like he's one of those toys with a key that comes in the back and you wind it up and it plays and it has a little, tune to it and it dances around. That's how Israel treats Trump, So things are not good at this point, and the world, they're keeping their distance out of it. And when the world comes together to condemn America's attack on Iran, it's a big deal. Minus the pedophile elites, countries that opened their airspace and allowed such atrocity to take place. Bombing a girls' school. Typical behavior of those people. Epstein File, girls. Bombing a girls' school in Iran. Down in Palestine, murdering women and kids, raping girls, and women. It's one pattern, one behavior, the same pattern and the same behavior consistently. And this is how you know. Well, actually, this is in my opinion. I believe that reincarnation is real because I believe that people like Benjamin Netanyahu, I believe he's Hitler reincarnated. Trump is who reincarnated. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who was evil in the past next to Hitler? We're gonna have to look into that to see who has been reincarnated as Trump, because ain't no way like every couple of years we have someone that is extremely evil. Ain't no way causing, chaos upon humanity. We don't need this war. You are robbing a lot of youths, and I think that each president that has kids, sons, I believe their sons should join the army, just like Prince Harry and Prince William had to join the army, go to war, so that you see that if you don't want that for your son, you're at home worrying, is my son safe on his mission today? Will he be safe? Because these people don't care about the parents. They don't care about these soldiers. And they need to have a sense of what they're sending kids into. And once they have a sense of what they're doing, they are not going to be encouraged to do it, because when they feel the fears and the potential pain of these other parents whose kids are out there fighting these nonsense war, they're not going to be encouraged to start a war or to create anything that will start a war. But Canada has always been upstanding. The Canadian people have always been upstanding. And even though I'm saying the Canadian people have always been upstanding, it doesn't mean that the American people are on board with what is going on. I do see a lot of American people speaking out against it, but I think the world in itself needs to come together collectively, and we all need to go out there, our different countries, our different town, our different county, our different community, and we all need to peacefully demonstrate for this war to end before it ends humanity. Already, it is threatening a lot of economy. The Philippines have declared a state of emergency because they're running out of gas. Just imagine, and here in Jamaica, we're being told to brace for a electricity increase because of the price of gas, and because we have been hit with a massive Category 5 hurricane, which has destroyed a lot of the utilities, the utility poles and wires and all of that. And the company, they have to repair everything and restore everything, and they're passing on that charge to the customer, honey. These people, I don't know, JPS needs to leave Jamaica. These people are all evil sets of bitches. That's what they are. Evil to their core. They don't want to pay for anything out of their pocket. The customer should always absorb the expense. These people are just evil, but that is all. That's all I have to share for this video. Yes, you guys are getting a lot of topics on the war that is going on, because it just needs to end. Like, aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Many teenagers, they're in their teen. They were looking forward to do so many things with their lives, and all of that has been just, interrupted. All of it has been interrupted. It's not fair to these youths because of these egotistic demons. Because they're demons. How could you not want the world to be at peace? But that's all I have to share in this video, guys. Let me know what's your take, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.